All right, Oval fans, hope everybody's doing well. Similar to Sistas, they did release a full 1-minute trailer for Season 4. However, just like the Sistas trailer breakdown I did, the video sent to me did not have reliable volume. So I had to turn my TV up to a very high level to listen and get the dialogue. So unfortunately, there will be no trailer opening to the video. Once BET releases the HD quality trailer, I will try my best to put it on the channel, assuming no copyright no copyright claims or strikes are enforced. So just know this video will be breaking down the dialogue and the scenes from the trailer, but the trailer itself, you gotta wait on it. But the Oval Season 4, just like the Sistas trailer, it's pretty much a culmination of the 15-second promo, the 30-second promo, and then some added stuff in there. So I will break this stuff down as best I can. But as always, please take a moment to hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Hit the bell icon and select all. That way you are up to date whenever I post content on the channel. And with that being said, let's dive right in. So, same dialogue as before. Hunter and Victoria talking in the Oval. He was our son and you killed him. Victoria, didn't God do that with Jesus? But then we have a scene where we have the doctor coming to Victoria in the residency area of the White House. And he says, we have the toxicology report on your son. Which is interesting because this could reveal that of course, you know, he was injected with something which caused his quote-unquote death. And as a result, will Victoria be busted? Because I'm pretty sure with him being the president's son or the first son, they would have a record of who went in and out of his room. So there's that. All right, so from there, we go over to the hospital and Sam is talking with Richard. I believe he said, I did something. And another Richard scene I want to talk about. It looks like he's in like a cabin or something. Now, some of the scenes in this particular recording of the trailer are a bit dark, so I couldn't really tell who's in this location with him. But I believe this is Richard. And I think Jason, who's like sitting, you know, still recuperating on like the couch or a bed or something. But then there are two guys there with guns. I don't know if it's Max and Bobby or what. But whoever it is, it looks like they're pointing their guns at each other or they're pointing their guns at Richard. And he's like, what is this? Oh, let's calm down. So it looks like Jason was moved from the hospital. Most likely, and this is just me guessing, but maybe Eli had something to do with that. Or maybe Sam, like he said, I did something. I don't know if it was Sam, though, because Sam is kind of out of commission right now. But being in the hospital, he probably knows about Jason being there. And I don't know. But in any case, it's just like when Max was in the hospital and what's her name? Denise or Diane. She had him moved to the cabin with Bobby and Lily. So it might be a similar thing going on. Because remember, Jason is key in order to testify against his parents. Now, speaking of Sam, there's a moment where it looks like he's convulsing in the hospital bed and Priscilla's there by his side. And we see the scene of Priscilla pointing the gun at Grip, who I believe has Alan in his grip, and they both fall from like the balcony of the stairwell of the apartment complex. And we have Donald talking to Victoria. Let's just say I know how to handle mine. I just need you to handle yours. And Victoria's like, I got it covered. Because, you know, of course, she has that one line in the trailer. I have one more card to play. And then, of course, Hunter's like, this is going to come crumbling down all around you. Now, there's one scene I want to rectify here about Kyle driving his car, which looks like, you know, he gets into an accident. But before that, while he's blindfolded and tied up in that, you know, containment cell, it looks like Bobby wins their shootout there. He goes, you guys need to stop fighting this. And then Bobby punches him right in the gut. And I'm thinking, that's what your ass get for murdering Bayou. I know it technically wasn't you, Sam, but you know what I mean. Jazzman Blues fans will get that reference. But Bobby looks a bit, you know, upset when he gets punched in the gut. But what I'm thinking is maybe he gets a phone call or something and finds out about Lily. Because keep in mind, that's really the thing that gets, you know, I'm Bobby, baby, been out of shape, anything happening to Lily. So I don't know, maybe Kyle knows something, or maybe Max gets a call. I don't know, but that could be it, because there is that moment where we see him with a phone to his ear and a pair of binoculars, and he's on the ground. He's probably scouting out Donald's house. It wouldn't surprise me, because we know if anything has Lily in danger, he will drop what he's doing for the sake of trying to rescue her. And remember, she shot Donald. Well, how many times did she shoot Donald? A couple times, but regardless, he is alive and well since we see him in the trailer, but we don't see Lily. I don't think Lily dies, but at the same time, she's nowhere to be found. Now, speaking of people getting shot, we do see Kareem, and I forgot his name. You know, the guy that was hired at the pharmacy, who's from the show Ruthless, who's gay. He's pretty much the one that Kyle was messing around with until Donald had him shot at the pharmacy. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. I know him well. I know him by the face, his character and everything, but I cannot think of his name, and I'm too lazy to look it up, but he'll be on screen with Kareem. But he's, also on the run with, Sharon and Kareem. And Kareem pulls out like this big ass gun from a tote, like, hey, they come at me, I want to come at them. So obviously it seems like when Hunter goes over to Richard and Nancy's house, he's going to make some threats before leaving, and Kareem ain't taking that lying down. Well, in any case, we know that there is the scene from the hotel room where we see Alonzo, Hunter, probably like an escort, and then these two cops come in, and Hunter's like, I don't want to get shot. And I think it's Alonzo who throws like a flash grenade or something. And then, we see Hunter running down the street with somebody with, excuse me. We see Hunter running down the street with somebody behind him. I don't think it's Alonzo, but they have a gun ready to draw and possibly fire at him. And then, of course, we get the same scenes of Kyle telling Hunter about all our enemies are at the same place. That shot at Eli's house with, Richard, Priscilla, Sam, Sharon, and, Max and Bobby. Do it, and, all this good stuff. All right, so oh yeah, Donald's toasting to Victoria to 4 more years. And I'm like, hell, y'all barely made. Have y'all even been through 1 month and all this hell's breaking loose? How are you talking about 4 more years? And Hunter's like, she's up to something, obviously talking about Victoria. And going back to the part where I needed to fix something I said wrong, I was under the assumption it was Jason that caused Kyle to crash the car, but some people pointed out, hey Jeremy, if you freeze frame it more, you'll notice that it looks like it's actually Alan who grabs the steering wheel and causes Kyle's car to wreck. So yeah, it isn't Jason in the car with Kyle, it's actually Alan. And then the last thing to talk about is Eli talking to Simone. I've received some irrefutable evidence. I got to take them down. And then at the end of the trailer, that's when we see, Victoria walking up to Eli. What did you do? So that's the end of the trailer. And that's it. So the Oval Season 4, does it look somewhat exciting? Yes, it does. But, I got to wait to see how things turn out. I definitely hope this season, aside from it being the quote-unquote craziest season yet, it actually moves the plot forward. I hope we don't just sit around twiddling our thumbs waiting for something to happen, for 40 minutes per Tuesday night. So we find out next Tuesday. Thanks for tuning in. And like I said, once I get my hands on the HD quality trailer, I will upload it to the channel.